contribution of the stakeholders in the industry to do their marketing, value addition in terms of their own investments coming into these areas of opportunity. Singapore, without a drop of petroleum, has become the second largest exporter of refined petroleum products. Today when I was having a discussion with His Excellency the President, it is not too far from now, the time we discover petroleum or the oil from Sri Lanka. These are the opportunities your industry will take advantage of. Our maritime boundaries, in terms of an extended economic zone, and our application in terms of the continental shelf, where another additional 20 times of Sri Lanka will come in terms of the continental shelf for Sri Lanka, where the application was registered during my time with the United Nations, and we should look forward for exploring these opportunities that lie beneath the sea but belong into our country in the future. In the immediate future lies in terms of creating the skills that is needed for great advancement of the industry. The skills can come from the training that you all have received from the ICA Sri Lanka branch. We must broaden the scope of this application. The recognition must come from the government in encouraging the skill development and human resource development associated with the shipping industry on a structured manner. I am sure Maxwell, your good submissions will get registered with His Excellency the President to create that awareness that will translate into a structured, formal, educational and vocational development program associated with the trade, with the shipping industry, where every shipping company located in Sri Lanka, as a principal or as an agent, will recognize and expand their intake from the qualified lot. That is how an industry can make to grow. The numbers that will pass out from Sri Lanka should be encouraged to grow and seek opportunities even outside Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka will become a major contributor in terms of knowledge-based industry for the future. And that again is a value addition and a contributor, both the ICS and that what the industry can make to Sri Lanka and to our people. We also have to look at taking Sri Lanka forward with under the shipping registration provisions that have been discussed in the past, where Sri Lankan flag can be the registered flag of some other ships in the world. That's an area that I take it a major focus has to be made. More vessels carrying Sri Lankan flag, more ship owners registering their ships under Sri Lankan flag will give us an advantage in an extended manner throughout the world. Small countries with great attractions and concessions, incentives, have been able to flourish on this business. This is an area that we as Sri Lanka should look at for great enhancement and opportunities to be created. We want to see Sri Lanka in terms of the future, as I started off saying, in a free society where security lies for everyone, from the ones that we experience both personally and as a nation in the past, and protect and promote Sri Lanka, its profile for the future. Hub status, connectivity, integration in the SAARC region, which represents 23% of the world's population, and Sri Lanka being a center point between the Far East and that of the Middle East, and being in the Indian Ocean, will create that opportunity for us. The pursuit, the goals that matter for Sri Lanka are well within the structured policy framework, but I take it what is needed more is the thrust, emphasis, and the projections to be realized on a timely basis. With the growth of the industry, and the competition cannot be helped, but we have to meet that as a challenge. We have witnessed the competition that has come in the other similar areas of growth, particularly in the telecom sector, where 20 years ago, a mobile phone was a rare item in anyone's hands. Today, Sri Lanka has one of the highest per capita users of mobile phones. Rates similarly have come down from exorbitant rates to that of nominal rates being provided by the industry. But still the industry is trying to make money. How do they do it? Through innovation. And they do so by creativeness. And they happen to compete well whilst providing great access and greater pricing for the users as well. I think the shipping industry, the captains here, and the ICS as a whole, will look at how competition can be converted, translated as a means of opportunity, to look at the efficient handling, how these rates can be still maintained without you having to lose your volumes as much as your profit margins associated with them. As much as you grow,